everyone, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Trudy.
And I'm Dre. And together we are Beauty and the Beard.
So today we're watching Full Metal Alchemist.
So today we're jumping back into the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood Season 1, Episode 30, The Ishvalan War of Extermination. Let's get right into it.
Let's do it.
So you've decided to become a soldier after all? That's all the proof I need. You're not ready to learn flame alchemy.
But sir, haven't I already mastered the fundamentals of alchemy?
Of course you have. Now,
This is Pops?
who you plan on using it for?
Alchemy should
You
be
hear
used for
that?
the people. Our country is constantly under threat from all sides. The military needs alchemists. It's a matter of defending our homes. If we don't help
I'm
them.
tired of hearing that vile rhetoric.
You're not defending your home, you're actually going to burn down others.
This.
Pretty
There's
much.
no reason for a man of your stature to suffer. If you would simply join the military, you could get grants for your research.
I don't need a grant for something I've already completed.
Ooh.
Research.
It would only cause tragedy if I placed it in the wrong hands. If we forgo pursuing the truth, then we allow ourselves to die. Trust me, I've been dead for a long time.
Master Hawkeye!
Look,
Master Hawkeye!
she's in possession of my research.
Oh my god, what a wrinkle. Oh
I just
my
got goosebumps.
god.
You should take this. You can call me in the military if you need to. Let me guess.
Berthold.
You approve of me becoming a soldier. And I know I'll never be happy if I don't try to make this country a better place.
I like her with the hair, short hair.
I know, this is because I always thought her hair was short, but it's used in the title.
Yeah.
Not at all. Can I trust you, Roy? With my father's research?
Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Black Hayate.
Hayate. Bad dog.
Ed's always getting jumped by dogs.
All the time.
Looks like things got pretty serious.
Yeah, but I didn't use it. I couldn't pull the trigger. It's pathetic, huh? You know, Scar? I found out he murdered Winry's parents. She could have shot him. But deep down, I knew that would be wrong. I honestly think she would have shot him if I hadn't been there. She could hardly stop crying once I got the gun away. And it's my fault.
You need to stay focused on living.
Wow.
How else can you protect her?
Right.
I mean, after all, you love her, don't you?
I saw that coming.
What happened with Scar? I'm sorry. This only added to your burdens.
I've got to ask, does it ever feel like a burden to you?
I've lost the right to look at it that way. Besides, I can't deny that I'm the one who chose this path.
Deadliest shot in a mistress.
Can I ask you about that?
It's time to confess.
Oh my god, Dr. Mark Winscar.
What did you do to my people?
Oh my gosh, here we
Ishval is a
go.
harsh and barren country. It's only natural that a faction of the population would protest the country's annexation by Amestris. Their mistrust was soon justified.
You bastard.
Their mistrust turned to outrage, and dissidence spread like a contagion.
Like a contagion.
The fighting lasted 7 long years,
What?
until a simple one-page document determined the Ishvalan's fate. The official order to initiate the Ishvalan War of Extermination.
That was Crimson, and I was like, who's Ponytail?
The air was tainted with the smell of human decay, and the desert sand soaked up the blood like a sponge. A normal
was her.
soldier might fire erratically without a clear target in mind. But it's
Not you.
different for snipers.
That's
Right.
right. And you see all your
They always
targets.
have a direct line of sight on the effects of their actions.
Listen here. I am the Iron Blood alchemist, Voss Grad. Iron and
Wow.
blood. Now stand down! I am the only man able to take the lead in this battle!
Fuck. PTSD, huh?
That was ugly.
My leg!
Mace Hughes.
Maze.
Hey, Roy! It's good to see you. Although, you've changed since the last time I saw you. I could say the same, Hughes. It's not exactly the future we imagined when we were at the academy.
Yeah. I guess that future could never be.
You have a letter.
Oh, thank you.
Her name is Gracia. She's patiently waiting at Central for the day I can come home. All alone.
Oh, how long before some jerk puts the moves on her?
It happens in movies and novels all of the time. The soldiers who never shut up about their girls back home, they don't make it.
Oh my god.
No matter how much military force we throw at it, the desert seems to just suck it up like water. All of this destruction. For what purpose?
It seems a little excessive to suppress an uprising.
Who's that? Hawkeye.
Hello, Major Mustang. Long time no see.
She has the eyes of a killer, too.
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
Bruh. It's like
The
her
before and after.
cover photo shoot.
I thought alchemy was meant to be used to help people. So why is it being used to kill them instead?
Bruh.
Because this is a war and that's what soldiers do. Isn't that right?
Oh, those are the eyes of a
This is
killer.
our job? To cause tragedy?
Can you honestly tell me, in that split second when you take down an enemy, you don't allow yourself to feel the slightest tinge of satisfaction and pride? Well, Miss Marksman, you act like you're surprised, like you didn't choose this. Look straight at the people you kill. Don't take your eyes off them for a second. And don't ever forget them, because I promise that they won't forget you.
Hughes, can you tell me why you fight?
Yeah, I'm curious.
It's simple. I don't want to die. The reasons are always simple.
If that's so, what the hell is the reason for this war?
The reason? There is one. But it's worse than you can imagine.
He has all these memories.
They're being synthesized into a stone?
You took the lives of my people to create a Philosopher's Stone? What happened to this stone? It was given to Major Zolf J. Kimbley. Did he have black hair and cold eyes? Yes. My brother. Keep talking.
What a beautiful sound. It doesn't get any better than that. I can feel it deep in my bones. This land that's governed by death, I will paint it red with this shard of destruction.
Oh my god.
This stone is amazing!
The High Priest of Ishvala, Log Lo, offered himself to the Fuhrer on behalf of his people.
Logo.
Just let you
You're
know.
asking me to take your life in place of the remaining. Your stature has gone to your head. Your life is not enough to call off the extermination.
How can you
Wow.
be so inhuman? You will suffer the hammer of God!
How much longer do you think your God plans to wait before unleashing his fury? God is nothing more than a construct created by man to inspire fear and promote order. If you wish to see me struck down for all these atrocities, use your own hands to do so.
Some people use God for that reason.
It's crazy.
That's it. And we were all discharged.
Babe,
and returned to
they're
our
not
homes.
taking selfies.
Now we know.
So when it first
we
started.
really are as expendable as
In
garbage.
Ishval.
In Mishval.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter
With what little strength I have, I'll do.
Oh, this is when they're watching the Fury. Yeah, I remember this.
People I love.
We tiny humans.
I've got my eye on you, you bastard.
Pretty much.
Bro, that was traumatizing.
So you've decided to take this path after all.
Yes, sir. Based on the principles of equivalent exchange, these soldiers have plenty to give back. If this war is not to prosper, then it is our duty to carry the
that
bodies
show's
of the
full
dead
of
across
bars.
a river of blood to their resting place.
Wow.
I'm assigning you to be my assistant. I feel like I can trust you to watch my back. Although, I expect you understand what this means. You'll be able to shoot me in the back as well.
It's a lot for your first day on the
Guys,
job.
foreshadowing something.
Of course I do.
It's a lot for your first day on the job.
I'll throw you into hell if you ask me to.
She said, "Me coming with you."
Oh, they already been there together.
The first thing we'll have to do is restore power to the Parliament. Only after the full extent of the military's corruption has been brought to light can this country move forward.
Man, but wouldn't they wouldn't
like committing suicide?
literally? Because he'll be one of the first guys there.
Oculi were the ones pulling the strings.
Greed.
We were the
No, it was
soldiers who
envy.
carried it out.
You carried out the mission. That's
You
right.
should never avert your eyes from death. No matter how much time passes, they will never forget the ones who killed them.
Oh,
Right.
okay, spitting that shit today.
Worrying
Yeah.
about us. You need to get your bodies back.
She's so calm
Better
about
get
it.
to it. You got plenty of people waiting for that day.
It looks like he has a tattoo on his chest.
Good night, Dr. Knox. Sorry for the intrusion.
Excuse me. I just wanted to thank you for your help. You saved
Mr. Armor.
lives.
My name's not Mr.
You're talking
Armor.
all sweet
It's
now.
Alphonse Elric.
Last episode, when you saw what's
You remember Edward Elric,
Lamp
don't
fam.
you? Brother.
Oh my god.
It's
her
kind
mouth
of a
wasn't so
long
sweet.
story, but I lost my body.
You probably look just like him then.
How rude! For starters, I am way taller than my brother is.
She's
and
trying
I
to see
don't have a
who
mean
fits
face
her
like
Prince
him,
Charming
and
description.
I'm a much better fighter too.
There he is. Look what she thinks he looks like.
I really hope that you get your body back soon.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh my god.
Girl, that was good.
These things finish so quickly, man.
Yeah, that war was insane.
Was that what you want to call it? Usually a war is a dispute between two parties. That looked like more like a cleanup crew. Like that was literally the extermination. They were They were fighting for 7 years and like ended it in like 7 days. Or 7 hours, depending on the strength of the fucking Philosopher's Stone.
Right.
Babe, that was like, there were so many dark scenes in that one. Like one of the darkest was like, so they're running away from one of the alchemists, right?
Okay.
Then Armstrong punches the ground and he raises that green wall that and because he's using the dirt, it's actually creating a crater at the base of it. So they all run into the crater and they're just literally lining up for target practice. Like,
yeah.
that was so
That was
dark.
Pretty.
That was so dark,
giant
man.
pit.
Yeah, bro, like it took a certain kind of alchemist to carry out those tasks. You know what I'm saying? Because like, yes, you're convinced that these people are your enemies. You know what I'm saying? Like you convince somebody of absurdities, you get them to commit atrocities, right? We all know that. But the thing is, like even Thing was saying, like, while you're on the battlefield, you're like, this is
Envy.
Time for your supper.
He's not there. Oh!
The release of a devil into the
Scarred
wild
that.
ushers in the beginning of a new battle. But there is still no end to the war in sight. Next time on Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, the 520 Cents Promise. There is another world resting there that only your closest allies know of.
So like that looked like he popped his head, but could it also have been
Another spoof?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I thought. You want to rewind and see?
They posted up his clothes and they just like.
That's what I thought too. I'm like, okay, because his shoe looks like it's off. Let's see. Is that a real arm?
Yeah, exactly. Just to see if he actually got his shit popped like that. Oh wait, I passed it. Yeah, his arm. There's an arm there. And there's a foot. Oh my god.
The foot's mash up. Oh, he really did
fucking
kill
popped him. Holy shit. He fucking popped him.
That's wild.
But I mean, the thing is, he was already upset. He meets the doctor. The doctor admits to doing it, and then during the confession, you're just reliving the seeing your brother perish. And I remember it was that guy, the Kimberly guy, the long hair, the cold eyes, he must have been in a rage. He must have been in a rage when he killed Dr. Marco, because I mean Dr. Marco seems like one of the soldiers where he's just carrying out the orders rather than being the mastermind of something a plot that is so sinister. But fuck, man, like
he was begging to die also. He
was.
So like maybe
because that was his only means of revenge, babe.
Revenge and to stop the next atrocities. Like
delay at best, because there's gonna get another guy in there and fucking, and that's the thing, because all of the research is documented. You can replicate it,
Right.
You can get it from fucking Hawkeye's back tattoo, Scar's right arm, or Dr. Marco's the shit he had in the Fifth Laboratory.
Piece them all together and figure it out.
Babe, come on, man, that was insane. Like that war was. The thing is, they called it a war, but the fact that it literally was the war of extermination, it just means that there was two people who showed up. It doesn't mean there was actually a battle between them two, because babe, at what point did we see any of the alchemists wounded? At what point did we see any of their soldiers on the ground? Never.
There was one guy that said, "Hey, they took my leg," but he probably
but that's it. He took his leg. He can get an auto mail or some alkahestry. I don't know about the regrowing limb situation there, but who did you see any, they're dressed in white, we're dressed in blue. The ground was covered. It looked like it just snowed the way the ground was covered in white. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, even when they were showing the beginning of the war, and they were juxtaposing the colors of black and red, so you could see the outline of the Ishvalan people when they first started up after the child was killed.
Okay,
babe, they had fucking pitchforks, not guns, not, you know what I'm saying?
Very primitive.
They had pitchforks and Bibles, bruh,
it was never a fair battle.
It was never a fair fight. It was never a fair fight. No, that was... Yeah, but I guess we needed to see that, and, for the story to progress forward, because, man,
Exactly.
Imagine, that's the first... not even the first, but, when Colonel Mustang saw Hawkeye, he's like, oh, so you did decide to pursue this as a career even after you went through in Ishval. Imagine your first assignment and you're just mowing people down. And the thing is, actually, no, that's true, because the Ishvalan people did have guns. Because I remember when one of the guys that she took down was actually looking around with his gun. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, they didn't have the artillery you guys have. And then even if they did have the artillery you guys have, they don't have the military training. These guys are just stand and shoot and fire, they're not getting the high ground, they're not, you know what I'm saying, setting up traps,
with the pot over their heads to protect themselves.
Oh my god, the bulletproof. And that was, man, what a dark war that was, man. Ooh, man, that was a sad set of events. And that's another thing, that's why I couldn't see Al with the gun in his hand, Ed with the gun in his hand, because he's not, although he may have to, in my mind, I still say deconstruct some of the homunculi. He's not somebody who kills. He's not that. It's just like Batman, who doesn't use a gun. He's not somebody who kills. He can beat you to within an inch of your life and lock you up, but he's not somebody who kills. You know what I'm saying? He can't. I don't want him to access that part of the alchemy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm very curious to see because the thing is, Mustang said at the beginning of that episode that he's not the Hawkeye's father said, you're not ready for the flame, you're not really ready for the flame alchemy. But he's like, how come? Didn't I master the basics of alchemy? So I'm wondering if what he learned from Hawkeye got him to his flame alchemist status as it is currently, or if he still has more to learn from the tattoo on her back, so on and so forth, Only one way to find out. Get out of Ishval and back to Amestris. So thank y'all for joining us for this latest episode of the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like the video.
Let us know what you thought about this episode down in the comments, and be sure to go over to our Patreon and check out our full-length uncut reaction, or simply stop by to support our channel.
I'm Trudy.
And I'm Drake, the Beauty and the Beard. We're signing off until the next one. Peace.
You gotta let me talk a little bit.
Huh?
I was gonna say something.